Okay, welcome to another edition of Coffee Talk with immigration attorney Brian D. Lerner. So we are about 35, 40 days away from the election. And I know that you've heard my multiple topics on immigration law and essentially how Trump has effectively ended the asylum system by all of the restrictions outside of either executive order or the law. And so I thought I would appeal again to those people who have not yet made up their decision about Trump. And specifically, I'm appealing to the older people who are undecided. Now, obviously, as with all of the anti-Trump videos coming out, whether it's on YouTube or Twitter or TikTok or Instagram or any of the numerous platforms, there's an immediate knee-jerk reaction of those who are pro-Trump to spew their hateful bile. And it's the same thing. They get on and they tell you how ridiculous you sound and how you are against America and the flag and all that stuff. So this is not meant for them, and they can go ahead and leave their comments should they desire. But this is for the real voters who are really on the fence and who are older, who are considering whether or not to vote for Trump. Now, the other day, Trump, in one of his rallies, essentially says out of the blue that all of the seniors are going to be getting essentially this gift card, okay, for medication. It's, some in the neighborhood of $200, and every senior is going to get it. And he was addressing specifically those seniors in Florida. So in his mind, he's thinking that he puts out a carrot. He says he's going to give you a little money, and that by itself will make you vote for him because you supposedly are going to get this a little gift card or whatever it is in the mail. And what I want to convey is that number one, I think that it is insanely insulting to seniors to think that he just says on some campaign trail that he's going to disperse a little bit of money to every senior and therefore they should vote for him, when all of the other things he has taken away, the real actions that he has done to hurt seniors is in effect, and how the Supreme Court next month is going to hear a case on Obamacare and could possibly end it and could possibly end pre-existing injuries. Now, I have to ask the seniors who are on the fence. I suspect the majority of you have some kind of pre-existing injury. It's just the way the human body is. As we age, things happen, and to have that taken away from us at a time when we need it the most. Okay, as you age and get older, you need the medical attention more than when you're younger, not less. And it just doesn't make sense to me that Trump is, you know, claiming he's going to give some $200 card for medical reasons to seniors, and on the one hand, but which honestly they will probably never see anyways because he's just saying it. But on the other hand, the Supreme Court, and now without Justice Ginsburg, is going to be ruling most likely on the healthcare and whether or not pre-existing injuries will be taken out, and whether the whole law will be deemed unconstitutional, whatever is their final ruling. And he's doing this in the midst of a pandemic when medical necessity is more needed than ever. So if you look at the actions that he has taken, don't look at what he says. Okay, don't look at what he says, because you know the validity of that, to put it mildly, is highly in question. Look at what he's done and look at what is happening. And if you are a senior and you're on the fence whether to vote for Trump, number one, I'd have to ask you why, considering he's done everything possible to take away your health care. And he has also decided, regarding the payroll tax, to withhold that so that the Social Security will disappear. I mean, everything that you have worked for your whole lives so that your retirement becomes easier and your quality of life becomes better is being taken away. And so I urge you, these are just a couple things, but I don't want to go on forever. So I urge you, if you're a senior and you're on the fence as to whether to vote for Trump, to not vote for Trump. You might not like Biden. Okay, that's okay. Um, but at least democracy will remain intact. The world will again start to respect us. Healthcare will not be pulled away from us. Social Security will remain intact. And even if there's everything else you don't like about Biden, those things that I just mentioned will happen and we'll be able to go forward. And that by itself should be reason to vote for Biden and not to vote for Trump. Okay, if you like the video, click like, subscribe, and more on the coming weeks. Thank you. Bye.